think I'm going to sing. Because if that's going to be a problem, everybody's clearing out of here in about 2 minutes. Hey, yeah, let's give Mr. Armstrong a round of applause. He is retiring, and yeah, it's his last gig here. Can you hear me better now? Yes. All right. Thank you, Mr. Armstrong. Once again, I'll go ahead and reiterate what I said. So delete the video you were using, and we'll start over. Okay? I want to welcome everybody. I'm Eric Boland. I'm the principal here at Martinsville High School. I'm really proud of these young ladies and young men who are going to go out into the world and do great things. And they're going to be honored here today. But I would mention just a moment ago how important it is for our community, too. We're going to be giving out scholarships that are approaching $250,000, which for a small community to do something like that is an awesome, awesome task. And the generosity, the gratitude of our community toward our school and our kids is phenomenal. Martinsville always takes care of its kids. And I've been here since 1994, 95, and it has always been something that has been heartwarming to see the community wrap their arms around our students and our schools. So I want to thank them. But before we get started, let's give all of the benefactors, all the people who have donated and done something to honor our kids, let's give them a round of applause and a thank you so they can hear it in our community. We're going to start here. I'm going to introduce the young man to my right. He is the class president for the class of 2022. He's also the valedictorian. And on top of that, he is just an outstanding young man. So we're going to turn it over to him right now and let him take over because you would rather hear from him. Mr. Thatcher Anderson.
Well, thank you for that. Once again, my name is Thatcher Anderson. I'm the senior class president here at Martinsville, and I'd like to welcome you to the 2022 Martinsville High School Scholarship Awards Banquet. It's my honor to be able to introduce many of our wonderful awardees today and introduce their presenters. But before we begin, I'd like to ask all of you to rise if you're able and face the flag to my right and your left as I lead in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now, before we begin, I'd like to remind all of our recipients here today that they will be entering through the stage this way. And with that said, without further ado, I'd like to introduce our first presenter of the afternoon, presenting the American Legion Post 230 Scholarship. Please welcome Mr. Roger Coffin.
It was a few years ago, I was tap dancing with Mary Cursing Moore. And I came and tap danced for her 50th anniversary of teaching. Incredible. And she danced, of course, herself at every recital. And I thought, well, that was a great finale. And we could celebrate that. And I took my tap shoes and put them up on the top shelf of my closet. 10 years later, I got a telephone call from Mary. She says, I made it 60 years and we're going to do it all over again. 60 years of teaching. And what a great talent she was. So I came back 10 years later, tap danced again, starting on that side of the stage and coming my direction. And the scariest thing about it was when I got done and did my exit, with my hat and everything, I just about threw up. I just didn't have it in me, really. But let me tell you, American Legion Post 230 is your local American Legion here in Martinsville. And we have a whole set of officers. I happen to be commander this year. I was commander last year, and I was commander in 2008. And what I like about the organization is it's an organization of veterans and also sons of veterans and wives of fathers and family members that served in the military. Most of the membership has a military connection. And what we do in our Legion Post is we try to raise money and get money together to help people who need help or who have done things that need to be rewarded, and in the service of their community, which results in the service to our nation. And we've been fortunate in this community to have people who have supported our veterans organization and supported our efforts at the Morgan County Veterans Memorial. This is a very patriotic community, so we can really be proud of ourselves. We have two scholarships to award on behalf of American Legion Post 230, and one of them I have here from somebody I think I'm familiar with is Mr. Thatcher Daniel Anderson. Congratulations. The second award that I have is for Gracie Rose Ann Branham. Congratulations, Grace.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you, Teresa. You're welcome.
Presenting our second scholarship of the evening, the American Legion Ladies Auxiliary Unit number 230 scholarship. Please welcome Mrs. Sherry McGee.
Good afternoon. Actually, we're just the American Legion Auxiliary now because we have spouses that are female whose husbands are joining our auxiliary, and we welcome everyone. The auxiliary supports the American Legion, veterans, military, and their families throughout the year. We also believe in supporting our local community with scholarships and patriotic programs, which is why I'm here today. We have two winners this year. Our first winner is Jama Cottingham. Congratulations. Do I say fair? I don't know. You're going to go. Okay. Our second scholarship award is going to go to Savannah Prater. Congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We hope to see some new members out of this in the future.
Next, we have the Sons of American Legion Scholarship. Presenting will be Mr. Josh Scully.
Well, as Roger told you earlier, besides the tap dancing stuff, but we have a main mission in our local areas to support veterans and families of veterans, and also our local community. And we try to do that as much as possible around here. And we picked a bunch of kids to go through, and we picked one that has better hair than me, by the way. And I'm not very happy about that they picked this guy, but we picked him, and his name is Levi Suter.
Thank you.
There's some information in there that you get when you get done.
All right, cool. I like your hair, though.
Love you, brother. Thank you guys very much.
Next up, we have the American Legion Writers Scholarship. Presenting will be Mr. Ken Lavender.
How y'all doing today? Good? Good. Nice day out. It's better than yesterday, wasn't it? All right. As American Legion, our mission statement is our organization to participate in charity events, help our veterans, their families, and our local community. 2, use our association to promote, support the programs of the American Legion. I am a Legionnaire. I was military for 22 years in the Air Force. So anytime we get to present things like this, it's an honor. At this time, Lauren Leonard, would you please come up? Now you gotta get a motorcycle now. At this time, I'd like to say, meet your Legion people, your veterans, and support them in any way possible. Thank you.
It's my particular honor to introduce our next guest. This scholarship is actually named after my late grandfather. Presenting the Jack Anderson Scholarship, please welcome Mr. Mark Anderson, my father.
Thank you, Thatcher. Good afternoon. The recipient for the Jack L. Anderson Scholarship for 2022 is Dylan Roden.
Next, we have the John D. Rudd Memorial Scholarship. Presenting will be Mrs. Mary Ann Frame.
Good afternoon. In 2004, a scholarship program was established by the South Central Indiana REMC through its Operation Roundup program to fund up to 5 $1,000 scholarships each year to graduating seniors within the SCI's service area. So several of these are not in Morgan County, but we do have one from Morgan County this year. Applicants for this scholarship were judged on their scholastic record, leadership ability, and their activities in school as well as the community. It gives me great pleasure to present a 2021 John D. Rudd Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $1,000 to Alexandra Clark.
To present the ArtieFest Scholarship, please welcome Mr. Chuck Smith.
Thank you. Again, this year we're able to give 2 $1,000 scholarships from ArtieFest, which would not be possible without our many sponsors, volunteers, and people in the community to make this happen. Our first and original scholarship, the ArtieFest Scholarship, the recipient this year is Alexandra Clark. Our second scholarship is the Brummett Star Scholarship, which are the co-founders of Artie Fest. And this year's recipient is Hannah Reuter. Thank you.
Ernest and Mildred Ballman Nursing Scholarship, Miss Sherry Brummett.
Thank you. On behalf of IU Health Morgan, we have 3 scholarships to give this year. The one is Ernest and Mildred Boffman. It was a very difficult decision. We're giving 3 scholarships for people entering into the healthcare field, and the recipient of the Ernest and Mildred Boffman Scholarship is Macy Fisher.
Congratulations.
We have 2 additional scholarships from our IU Health Board of Foundation, and the winners for those are Jama Cottingem and Chloe Cragen.
Now to present the S.L. Burpo Memorial Scholarship, please welcome Mr. and Mrs. Dennis Hartzler.
The S.L. Burpo Memorial Scholarship was established in honor of the late sports writer for the Martinsville Reporter and the sportscaster for Artesian Sports on WCBK, who passed away in 1994. 2022 marks the 26th year the scholarship has been presented since its inception in 1997. It is our pleasure to present 2 $500 scholarship assistants to Gracie Branham and Levi Suter.
Next up, we have the Daughters of the American Revolution and Good Citizen Scholarship, presented by Mrs. Patty Dow.
The Daughters of the American Revolution, 10 o'clock line chapter here in Martinsville, actually supports every county school as well as the Brown County School in honoring our good citizens. In order to be in the DAR, you have to be able to trace your lineage back to an ancestor who served during the American Revolution. This spring, we held a banquet for all of our students who had earned this honor, which is given by your own high school. And I was really tickled to death when I found out who Martinsville's good citizen was, because he can trace his ancestry back to Benjamin Dow, who was actually in one of the very first Revolutionary War battles. And not only that, his third great uncle served in the Union Army in the American Civil War, And it was William Dilley who wrote a lot of letters back home, and we have used his letters as proof for a lot of things that happened during the Civil War. But that's not enough for this young man. His second great-grandpa, August Dilley, rode an Indian motorcycle across France during World War I to inform our troops of what was going on during that war. And the last ride that he took, the French kept yelling something at him, and he didn't know what it was, only to find out when he reached his destination, the war is over. Then we come on down to his great-grandfather, who also served in World War II, and that was Wendell Dilley. And I'm proud to be able to call this young man a cousin of mine, Braxton Dilley.
Thank you.
I'm also presenting the scholarships for the Morgan County Beef Cattle Association, and I'm really happy to say that at least 2 of these recipients are some of our 4-H'ers in this county, and they've been outstanding citizens in 4-H also. Madeline Stantz, Lydia Piercefield, these scholarships are $1,000 scholarships, and the kids have to write an essay concerning the beef industry in order to enter the contest. And not to leave this young man as last, but since he's the gentleman, Thatcher Anderson.
Next, we have the Delta Theta Tau Scholarship presented by Miss Rachel Crabb.
Delta Theta Tau is a philanthropic sorority supporting our community. Our largest fundraiser is the taco stand at the fair, and each year Delta Theta Tau presents a $2,000 scholarship to a senior entering the medical field. This year we have chosen 2 very deserving young women. Presenting this award is extra special for me, and I'll try to do it without crying, because one of the students is a former student of mine, as is Mr. Anderson, and I'm very, very proud of them. I am pleased to present the Delta Theta Tau Scholarship to Miss Macy Fisher, and the second one to my former student, Miss Holly Reuter.
Obviously, I'm not Mrs. Lynn Shipley, nor am I a Morgan County Extension homemaker. However, the homemakers, just like so many other organizations here in the community, have really invested in our youth and do some incredible things year in and year out. So we're very grateful for the scholarship, as we are for all these committees and the people in these different philanthropic organizations really are shining a light for you students as to what you need to do as you move forward. And I am confident, just as the Morgan County Extension homemakers were in awarding this $500 scholarship to this year's recipient, that this year's winner is really going to do us proud and make a difference going forward. $500 from the Morgan County Extension homemakers to Miss Hannah Reuter. Now, if you've ever seen Hannah at a starting block, she's a lot faster than that.
Next, we have the First United Methodist Church Scholarship presented by Pastor David Bollinger and Laura Bollinger.
If we could have the following students please make their way up stage here. Sam Foley, Kayla Pence, and Chloe Cragen. Yay. Well, on behalf of Martinsville First United Methodist Church and the Lord Jesus Christ, we'd like to present our students with scholarship to help them with their college pursuits. We bless you, we bless you, we bless you, and we wish all God's best for you. We're missing one. Is Kayla not here? We'll get Kayla's to her. It looks like she's not here. Thank you.
Next, we have a series of scholarships from Home Bank, the J.K. Daly Scholarship, the Jim Johnson Scholarship, and the Ruth Rusi Scholarship. Presenting will be Miss Tana Lobb.
Good afternoon. Home Bank gives a total of 4 scholarships to graduating seniors in the communities we serve, and this year, as he said, 3 of those scholarships will be given here to Martinsville High School seniors. Each recipient is awarded a $1,000 scholarship, and in addition, they have $500 that will be donated to a nonprofit of their choice. The Home Bank Scholarship Committee is amazed each year by the young men and women in our school systems, and they've worked hard to get where they are as students and have shown great dedication to our communities. Selecting the scholarship recipients is not an easy task. So it is with great honor that I get to announce the recipients of the 2022 Home Bank J.K. Daly Scholarship is Lauren Johnson, the Ruth Rusi Scholarship is Gracie Branham, and last but definitely not least, the Jim Johnson Scholarship recipient is Cole Meyer.
Foundation Scholarship presented by Mr. Jay Huser.
Thank you. We started this scholarship 30 years ago in remembrance of my father. He loved sports and he loved kids. How do you know? Well, he had 7 kids, number one. And then the sports thing, he always thought sports you learn 3 things from: grit, fighting through it, you learn how time management, and you learn teamwork. Fighting through it, when he was diagnosed with cancer, he was on the 2nd floor at the hospital. He said, that's not good enough. I got to go to the 3rd floor, top floor, goes to the top floor. They got him facing 31. No, that's not good enough. Now he's facing toward middle school at that time. He told, my sister thought that he faced that way so he could watch us go to school. Well, she just found out last year when we presented this that he moved down 3 more rooms closer to the north side. He had binoculars so he could watch the football games as well as listening to it on WCBK. For some of you that were around, this was in '82, the last game he actually saw was when we got beat by Castle on a flea flicker play in the last minutes of the game. But that's what he loved about sports. And family togetherness. We went down to Columbus North. He parked in the field in the pouring rain, and we got to sit in the van while he went and walked up to the fence and got to watch the game. Yeah, that's the kind of guy he was. Academically, if we did our best, that's all he wanted. Just do your best. So, it gives me great honor to present the scholarship in my father's name to Silas McFarland.
Now, to present the Kiwanis Club Scholarship, Mr. Keith Buteau.
Good afternoon. Kiwanis International's mission is to improve the life of children across the world and do the best they can. It is my honor as the president of the Martinsville Kiwanis Club to present 2 scholarships in that purpose. The recipients of the Martinsville Kiwanis Club scholarships are Gracie Branham and Nellie Dunscombe.
Now to present the Ladies of the Red Barn Scholarship, please welcome Mrs. Patty Owens.
Hello, everyone. Hi, Brinley. Good afternoon. The Ladies of the Red Barn is very proud to be giving away 2 scholarships for the Red Barn. The first scholarship goes to a very hard worker who's been working on a pet pantry at the Red Barn. She has put so much care and time into this to give back to the Morgan County. I am so proud to give the scholarship to Katie Fulkerson. Okay, the second scholarship goes to a student who's worked at the Red Barn all of her life. From the time she was just a little bitty girl, stacking canned goods, feeding those in need, sorting clothes, giving back to the community. I've seen her set goals and make hard work to achieve them. I'm a little emotional. She's my angel on earth. Her given name is Ryan, but to this Grammy, her name is Butters. And she's my angel. She'll always be my Butters, so I'm proud to give the scholarship to my Butters, Ryan Owens. Now she's going to be mad at me for calling her that. Her grampy would be so proud of her. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.
Next up, we have the Martinsville Noon Lions Club Joseph Arndt Education Award. Presenting will be Ms. Shannon Adams.
Good afternoon. The Martinsville Noons Lion Club is a part of Lions Club International, which was founded in 1917 and currently has 1.3 million members worldwide. Our club was chartered on October 16, 1925, the same year that Helen Keller challenged the Lions to become the Knights of the Blind at the Lions Club International Convention in Cedar Point. This award is named after Joseph E. Arndt, who served our Lions Club with distinction throughout his life. Lion Joe served as president of our local club in 1966 through 67 and as a district governor in 1970 through 71. In 1992, past District Governor Joe was awarded with the Melvin Jones Fellowship, the highest distinction awarded by the Lions Club International Foundation. On behalf of the 52 members of the Martinsville Noon Lions Club, it is my honor and privilege to present Ms. Lauren Leonard with the 2022 Joseph E. Arndt Educational Award in an amount of $2,000. This award is for $1,000 per year for the first 2 years of college to assist you in furthering your education.
Next up, we have the MSD of Martinsville Education Foundation Scholarship, presented by Mrs. Lisa O'Neill.
Good afternoon. The Education Foundation is a nonprofit organization serving Martinsville schools for over 30 years. Our board is strictly on a volunteer basis, and we're always looking for new members if anyone out there is interested. Our goal is to enhance your students' education, providing grants to teachers. In honor of the foundation, we are giving a $500 award to a senior based upon their volunteer service. This year, it was an extremely difficult year to select our student recipient due to the great applications. So parents, if your student applied for this, you should be very proud of them. It's with great pleasure that I announce this year's winner of the Martinsville Education Foundation Scholarship to Nellie Dunscombe. And you're not done with me yet. Dwayne O'Neill and Helen Tackett were two Martinsville high school students in the late 40s and early 50s. Dwayne and Helen came from a modest, almost poverty background like most of their generation. After marriage, they settled in Cincinnati, where Dwayne became a famous banker and Helen gave music lessons. But Martinsville always held a special place in their heart. So the O'Neills decided to give back. The L. Dwayne and Helen Tackett O'Neill Scholarship is a $40,000 scholarship given $10,000 per year to the college of the student's choice. This year's winner is Lauren Johnson. And I'm still not done. Due to the exceptional quality of our candidates, we are also giving two $10,000 awards, one-time awards, and those winners are Peyton Baker and Sophia DeMoss. Many people have always asked me how the O'Neills had so much money to give away, and the answer was very simple. They never had children. Thank you.
Now to present the Sarah Rose Memorial Scholarship, please welcome Mr. and Mrs. Grant Griffin.
You're having to put up with me. I'm fill in for Brian. Sarah Rose Griffith Bunton was from the Martinsville class of '98. She was an inspirational girl who made absolute most of each day and lived life to its fullest. Despite being born with cystic fibrosis, a disease that greatly affected her ability to breathe and digest properly, she never stopped fighting and maintained a sunny disposition. Sarah was exceptionally thoughtful, sweet, funny, and made friends everywhere she went. She participated in the marching band, the pep band, was editor of her senior yearbook, and was involved in the drama club, among other school activities. Sarah met Brian Bunton in 1994, their freshman year, and they were immediately friends. He became her boyfriend, her fiance, and in 2002, her husband. However, in 2004, Sarah passed away as a result of the cystic fibrosis. Her life was short but sweet, just like she was. She enriched the lives of all around her and made many better people by her example. In Sarah's honor, her husband and her family have created this scholarship to reward a college-bound student who, despite adversity and occasionally overwhelming odds, has managed to succeed and maintain a positive outlook and fierce determination. Based upon their need and faculty recommendations, we are very pleased this year to award 2 $1,000 scholarships in Sarah's memory to Riley Littell and Wesley Mead.
Now to present the Sertoma of Morgan County Hearing Impaired Scholarship, please welcome Mr. Jay Hodges.
We were chartered in March of 1979, and we've represented the county in many service opportunities, as well as recognizing youth throughout that time with a scholarship, and especially on the students that are hearing impaired. And our national affiliation is speech and hearing, and that is of the primary interest to Morgan County Sertoma. And the word Sertoma is a derivative of service to mankind. And we received several excellent scholarships applications to the club this year, and students showed impressive academic credentials, as well as being involved in many worthwhile school and county and community activities. And we applaud you and share in the community's pride for your accomplishments. And this year, I'm very pleased to inform you that the scholarship committee has selected Laura Coffey for a $1,500 scholarship.
Thank you.
Mr. Boland to help me out with the microphone, so thanks, Mr. Boland. Presenting the Charles L. Smith Fine Arts Academy PTO Scholarship, please welcome Mr. Kyle Stout. This is much more of Eric's cup of tea than mine, so just know that before we get going. Charles L. Smith PTO is pleased to offer a scholarship to a graduating high school senior who attended Smith for at least 2 years. The scholarship is for $500 and to be used for an accredited college or university, community college, vocational, trade, or technical school. This scholarship is based on the following criteria: high school GPA, acceptance to a higher education institution, school activities and achievements, community activities and work experience, an essay, which I'm sure everybody loves to write, and a letter of recommendation. This year's scholarship is awarded to Jama Cottengim. Now we have a series of scholarships from Tri Kappa, the Marie Welch Scholarship, the Pitkin Memorial Scholarship, and valedictorian recognition. Please welcome Mrs. Rita Richards.
Good afternoon, class of 2022 graduating artisans, their families, and MSD faculty members. Tri-Cap is a philanthropic organization that promotes charity, culture, and education. Our Martinsville Alpha Psi chapter of Tri-Kappa believes that one of the most important things that we can do for our community is to award scholarships to the graduating seniors to support their post-high school education. We are able to do this through fundraisers such as the grilled cheese booth at the Morgan County Fair, nut sales, and our annual turkey trot. And this is how, again, we fund our scholarships. The Education Committee was very impressed with the number of students having applied, as well as the quality of their skills, their experiences, or academics of these applicants. We are pleased to present the following scholarship winners. I'd like to call up the following individuals: Abigail Bailey and Hannah Reuter, please, to the stage. And the first scholarship I'd like to present is to Abigail Bailey, and it is the Pittman Medical Scholarship Award. Congratulations. Secondly, I'd like to present to Hannah Reuter the Marie Welch Scholarship Award. Congratulations. And last but not least, I would like to congratulate our valedictorian, Thatcher Anderson. Congratulations. Again, thank you, and we wish all the graduates a successful and fulfilling future.
Now to present the Community Foundation of Morgan County Scholarships, please welcome Ms. Brittany Bentley and Ms. Jessica Schwartz.
We only got a few to hand out, so we're going to get organized first. Thank you. The Community Foundation of Morgan County is honored to be with you this afternoon to celebrate these well-deserved scholars. CFMC has provided scholarships to Morgan County seniors for decades. This year, CFMC provided over 60 scholarships to seniors within our county. Half of these were specifically for students pursuing a trade career, associate's degree, or graduating with under a 3.5 GPA. You see, scholarships aren't just for the picturesque star athlete or 4.0 student. Likewise, today, we are awarding $45,200 in scholarships here this afternoon. I'd like to give a huge thank you to our fund holders, the families, and individuals who provide these scholarships year after year, and thank you to our seniors who pursued these scholarships by applying last fall. You were handpicked out of multiple applicants, and we celebrate your success. As you come across the stage and receive your scholarship, you'll receive a certificate and an envelope. Within this envelope, you will find all instructions that do require immediate attention, so be sure to review this as soon as possible. If you're receiving more than one scholarship, you'll receive the instructional envelope with your first certificate. So without further ado, let's honor the following students and awarded scholarships. First and foremost, I'd like to welcome Carrie Gabehart to present the Bob Staggs Memorial Scholarship.
Good afternoon. On behalf of the Staggs family, I would like to congratulate the class of 2022. My brother, Kip, Coach Staggs, could not be with us today, but he sends his well wishes and congratulations to each of you and your families. Today we celebrate each of you and your accomplishments, and we'd like to honor our father, Bob Staggs. Our father, Bob, graduated from Martinsville High School in 1960 and went on to study broadcasting at Butler University. He did his first broadcasting play-by-play contest from the historic Hinkle Fieldhouse. During the 60s, he took his first radio broadcasting job to Union City. A short time later, he returned to Martinsville to raise his family with our mother, Connie, and began his 30-year sports broadcasting career at the local WCBK. Through the 1970s, 80s, and 90s, he was often known as the voice of Martinsville to many, not only broadcasting the daily news and playing radio music, but broadcasting many artesian sporting events and doing play-by-play. Broadcasting to our father was his passion. He had a way of painting a picture of a game as if you were sitting in the stands watching. Our father was an avid artesian fan, and if the pet bus wasn't running on a Friday or Saturday night, you could be sure to catch a ride with him. Since his passing in 2008, we have honored him and his legacy by providing a scholarship to a Martinsville High School senior. Today, we are happy to honor 2 senior students. The recipients of the 2022 Bob Staggs Memorial Scholarship go to Gracie Branham and Sam Foley. Congratulations.
Next, please allow me to introduce Sheriff Rich Myers to the podium to present the Sergeant Dan Starnes Memorial Scholarship.
Good afternoon. Thank you for having me. Congratulations to all the seniors. I'm honored to present the Sergeant Dan Starnes Memorial Scholarship. Warrant Officer Sergeant Daniel Robert Starnes proudly served the Morgan County Sheriff's Office from 1995 to 2001. He served the citizens of Morgan County in many capacities, including providing security at Martinsville High School, Bradford Woods, Paragon Speedway, and as the head advisor for the Morgan County Cadet Explorer Program. Dan was a volunteer fireman for Gregg Township for more than 20 years and a member of the Indiana Sheriff's Association, active at the Mount Olive United Methodist Church, enjoying hunting, fishing, and riding four-wheelers with his sons. He was a great family man. His wife of 25 years, Janice, and his sons, Dustin and Ryan, were the most important part of his life. Sergeant Starnes was shot 5 times while conducting a traffic stop on Flag Day, June 14, 2001, only 16 minutes after he marked on duty and within eyesight of his home. His son Ryan, age 19 at the time, was participating in a ride-along program while completing his college internship. Was also shot and slightly injured. He was able to call for assistance and hold the offender at gunpoint until help arrived. Sergeant Starnes tragically died on July 10, 2001 from his injuries. His family established this scholarship for Morgan County residents who are pursuing a law enforcement or criminal justice field to ensure that Dan's line of duty sacrifice would never be forgotten. I'm honored today to present that $1,500 scholarship award to Thatcher Anderson.
It's my honor to introduce Christy Houston to present the Barry Schrader Memorial Scholarship.
Thank you and good afternoon, graduates. My name is Christy Schrader Houston, and I'm honored to present the Barry Schrader Memorial Scholarship. My brother Barry graduated from Martinsville High School in 1981. That year, we called hashtags pound signs. A gallon of gas was $1.31, and we had to lick postage stamps and pay our bills by mail. Barry was a proud artesian. He was a very happy, social, and optimistic student. He was active in student council, on athletic teams, and despite a difficult illness, made good grades. Barry was the first in our family of IU students and alumni to attend Purdue, where he studied engineer. He was a Purdue sophomore when he passed away. This $1,000 scholarship is being presented to a student who, like my brother Barry, is a student athlete, makes good grades, and is active in school. On behalf of my brother, Glenn Schrader, my sister, Cindy Schrader, and my parents, Don and Helen Schrader, we're honored to be a part of your celebration today. My father wrote a book entitled Air Raid Days and Radio Nights about his childhood growing up in Indianapolis, which he has inscribed for today's Barry Schrader Memorial Scholarship recipient. The Schrader family is pleased to share the excitement of your graduation with you, Elisa McCauley, as a recipient of the Barry Schrader Memorial Scholarship. We wish you the very best for continued success in college.
The Johnny Kuntz Memorial Scholarship is a $1,000 scholarship awarded annually to a Martinsville student athlete who has excelled academically and has displayed the high moral character and faith-based attitudes exhibited by John R. Wooden. Congratulations to Holly Reuter. The Dorothy Asher Estate bequeathed over $1 million to establish 2 scholarship endowments, one of which was the Dorothy Asher Scholarship. Dorothy received a bachelor's degree from Butler University and taught for 38 years, mostly in the Metropolitan School District of Martinsville. Orville Asher was a farmer. This scholarship is for students pursuing elementary education, with preference given to a student who intends to pursue teaching here in Morgan County. There's a few recipients for the scholarship, so if you'd please come up in the order that I list you, that way we can keep your certificates in order. So please congratulate me in honoring the following scholars: Gracie Brainham, Madison Colwell, and Lydia Piercefield, please. The Freeman Goss Memorial Scholarship was funded in 2008 by the estate of Alice Goss. The scholarship is in honor of her husband, Freeman Goss, who died in 95. The couple was married in 47 and lived in Martinsville for many years. The scholarship is awarded to deserving Martinsville high school seniors and is awarded to encourage interest in the business curriculum at the high school. There's two of you, so again, if you'd come up in order, please. Please congratulate me in honoring the 2022 Freeman Goss Memorial Scholars, Miss Gracie Brainham and Lydia Piercefield. Maggie Grounds is a former resident of Morgan County. She's retired after 55 years of work as an architect, then in World War II aerospace, and finally at Russell Stover. Maggie went to Purdue University and attended at least some part of the Indy 500 68 times. She's traveled to many countries and she enjoys correspondence with several former scholarship recipients. The Maggie Grounds Scholarship is for a high school senior entering the field of architecture, contracting, building, engineering, traditional drafting, architectural, computer-aided design, or other closely related field of study. Please join me in congratulating this year's scholar, Jack Crease. The Ann Hayworth Memorial Scholarship was established in '99 by Miss Hayworth and Dr. Hayworth to honor the memory of their daughter, Laura Ann. Ann was involved in all aspects of the music program, particularly orchestra and choir. Ann would have graduated in '61, but tragically passed away while a student at Martinsville High School. This scholarship is for a student ranked in the upper fourth of their graduating class who participated in orchestra or choir. A few of you again, so if you'll come up in order, please join me in congratulating our 2022 Ann Hayworth Memorial Scholars, Madison Colwell, Jack Crease, and Jack Reese. The Win G. Hostetler Scholarship provides tuition assistance to graduating students with career plans related to industrial arts. These recipients were selected based on their high moral character, good citizenship, ambition, and determination to succeed. They've also exhibited diversity of technical education and enthusiasm and respect for industrial endeavors. There's a few of you, so please come up in order. Please congratulate me and this year's scholarship recipients for the Wingy Hostetler Scholarship, Jack Crease, Griffin Warzella, and Ethan Breuer. What's wrong? They're out of order. Oh. The Meredith Nieper Memorial Scholarship was established by Meredith's father, Steve, to honor her memory. This educational scholarship is for students who are accepted into and plan to attend an accredited trade school, 2- or 4-year college. Please congratulate me in honoring this year's scholarship recipient for the Meredith Nieper Memorial Scholarship, Emma Schoolcraft. The Martinsville Student Memorial Scholarship is for a senior in the upper half of his or her class, is accepted into a trade, technical, business school, or college or university. Please congratulate our two recipients, and if you would come in order, Savannah Prater and Phoenix Woodard. The Newbern Asher Estate bequeaths over $1 million to establish two scholarship endowments, one of which was the Newbern Asher Scholarship. Dorothy received a bachelor's degree from Butler University and taught for 38 years, mostly here at Martinsville. Orville Asher was a farmer. This scholarship is for students who intend to pursue a career in the healthcare field. There's a few of you. Please come up in order. So please congratulate this year's Newbern Asher Scholarship recipients, Jama Cottingham, Macy Fisher, and Allie Taylor. The Porch Time Scholarship is for a MSD Martinsville senior who is planning on attending a 2- or 4-year degree in communications or a similar field of study. Our 2022 recipient is Madeline Stantz. The Martinsville Rotary Scholarship is for a student who will attend a 2- or 4-year higher education institution. Please congratulate our 2022 recipient, Gracie Brainham. The Bob Williamson Scholarship is for student athletes graduating from Martinsville High School. Our 2022 recipient showed distinguished achievements in athletics. Please join me in congratulating this year's recipient, Holly Reuter. The John R. Wooden Scholastic Scholarship is awarded annually to a Martinsville High School student athlete who has excelled academically and displayed high moral character and faith-based attitudes exhibited by John R. Wooden. Our 2022 John R. Wooden Scholastic Scholarship recipients are Thatcher Anderson and Hannah Reuter. SSG William Ryan Fritchie Memorial Scholarship is for a student with at least a 2.5 GPA who exhibits good character and citizenship and is interested in public service work such as law enforcement, medical work, social work, child services, etc. Please join me in congratulating this year's scholar, Mr. Thatcher Anderson. The Koschel Memorial Scholarship is for seniors from Martinsville High School in honor of the Koschel family. Our 2022 Koschel Memorial Scholarship recipients are, and there's several of you, so again, if you come up in order, Mr. Thatcher Anderson, Sophia DeMoss, Katie Fulkerson, Lydia Piercefield, Hannah Lee Pueblo, and Griffin Warzella. Thatcher. Lastly, thanks to the Lilly Endowment Foundation, seniors across Morgan County can apply for and receive a full tuition scholarship and book stipend to any Indiana college or university of their choice for all 4 years of study. Out of 67 applications, only 2 are chosen as recipients in Morgan County. This year, 3 of the finalists were from our Martinsville High School family. Nothing we need for you on stage, just want to congratulate you, if you're here this evening, Peyton Baker, Riley Gaunt, and Holly Reuter. This concludes CFMC's 2022 scholarships. Once again, congratulations to these scholars, and we wish you the absolute very best successes in your bright futures. Thank you again to Martinsville High School's guidance staff and leadership team for welcoming us to your ceremony. Without your collaboration, this would not be possible. Thank you, and congratulations again, seniors.
We have just a few more to give out. These are the local scholarships and school scholarships. We'll begin with Ace Hardware. Ace Hardware of Martinsville has been an important contributor to our community for decades, and part of that commitment for a number of years has been to recognize an outstanding senior with a scholarship. This year, the Martinsville Ace Hardware Scholarship for $1,000 is awarded to 2 of our seniors, Macy Fisher and Bailey Metcalf.
He's got but I'm still going. I'm ready for the money.
Stanley H. Byram Foundation Memorial Scholarship. The contributions of Stanley H. Byram Foundation to Martinsville community are numerous and expansive. Part of the foundation's generous support comes in the form of its scholarship fund established in the honor of Mr. Byram, a MHS graduate. This year, 13 members of our graduating class are receiving $700 scholarships. Would the following recipients please come forward? Thatcher Anderson, Abby Bailey, Jama Cottingham, Sophia DeMoss, Braxton Dilley, Macy Fisher, Katie Fulkerson, Josh Gooden, Silas McFarland, Hannah Reuter, Abby Sullivan, Levi Suter, and Vincentia Thatcher. This is a test, see if they stay in alphabetical order.
handshake line. Handshake. Yeah. Handshake. I don't know if I'm doing the right on things. We're going with it. It's us. We good? Oh, what? Insane order.
There you go.
They did a pretty good job staying in order there. The Ernst and Carroll Memorial Scholarship is awarded to an outstanding business student who will be attending a business, vocational, or trade school. This year's $500 award goes to a recipient who has exhibited the high moral character, good citizenship, initiative, responsibility, compassion, and dedication to service, exemplified by Mr. Carroll, a secretary, or Mrs. Carroll, a secretary at Martinsville High School for 25 years. I know this well. Congratulations to Riddick Bolton. Carter Lee Lumber Company annually awards scholarships to outstanding graduating seniors through the Central Indiana Community Foundation to family members of Carter Lee employees. This year, one of MHS seniors is being awarded a $2,000 scholarship from Carter Lee. Congratulations to Nellie Duncombe. The Michelle Lynn Counterman Scholarship has been established to honor a 2006 Martinsville graduate who just a year ago tragically lost her life far too young. These words from Michelle's family not only capture the person Michelle was, but also the high standards exemplified by recipients of this scholarship. Here are those words. Extremely proud of her nursing career, Michelle loved the fast pace of trauma as well as the lifelong friendships she made in the marketing world. Suffering from intracranial hypertension, she was a member of the Life with Idiopathic Intracranial Hypertension group, advocating for their mission to raise awareness in medical advancements, as well as support from other members. Her family and friends knew her as a witty, sometimes stubborn, candid beauty with magnetic personality who adored her son, Bo, loved her music, loved her family, traveling, the beach, and a good shopping spree. Sounds like some of our students here. Nor surprisingly, she took great joy in giving. From Christmas donations of gifts to children of poverty to random lottery drawings for free grocery gift cards, she was always willing to go the extra mile and make sacrifices to those in need. This scholarship is an attempt to carry that strength onward as we will annually choose a deserving future nurse as the winner of the scholarship in Michelle's honor. This year, the $1,000 scholarship in honor of Michelle goes to Megan Martin. Gene Haas Foundation Scholarship was established in 1999 The Haas Foundation is a big supporter of local charities, such as the Boys and Girls Clubs, has expanded its scope for the past decade to include support for the skilled manufacturing trades through grants and scholarships. This year, one of our graduates is being awarded the Gene Haas Foundation Scholarship, an amount of $1,000 to aid in his studies in the high-demand career field of CNC machining. Congratulations, Weston Hawk. Don't know if I've seen Weston here. Kappa Kappa Sigma Sorority Scholarship has long played a vital role in supporting our community. And part of that support has been through the annual awarding of a renewable scholarship to a deserving graduating female to assist in her college studies. Our class of 2022 recipient of $1,000 renewable scholarship is Ryan Owens. MIBOR, the Metropolitan Indianapolis Board of Realtors, have made a commitment to supporting area youth through its MIBOR Realtors Association Scholarship. This year, the Morgan County Division of MIBOR is pleased to award $500 scholarship to one of our graduating seniors, Hannah Reuter. It's a good thing she's in track and field. She's getting her steps in. The dedication of the Mooresville Eagles Lodge 3988 to the youth of our Morgan County communities demonstrated by their awarding of scholarships each year to a graduating male and a graduating female at all 4 of our public county high schools. The Mooresville Eagles is pleased to recognize 2 of our graduating seniors from Martinsville High School, exemplifying good character as well as academic achievement by awarding them scholarships of $1,000 each. Congratulations to Katie Fulkerson and Cole Meyer. Indiana Farm Bureau cares about the future farming communities and those who will be or are already involved in the agricultural industry. Accordingly, the Farm Bureau sponsors several scholarships for college-bound youth, current college students, and individuals seeking to enhance their careers in agriculture. This year, the Morgan County Farm Bureau is pleased to present a scholarship in the amount of $1,000 to Blaine Maxwell. And I know the students here will want to hear me say my personal friend Blaine. They know what that means.
Good personal friend, Mr. Ball.
You're welcome. William Pearson Memorial Scholarship. After his untimely passing, the colleagues and friends of Mr. William Pearson, a beloved member of the MHS Social Studies Department, established in his name a memorial fund allowing MHS Social Studies faculty to annually award a scholarship to the top senior social studies student. This year's recipient of the $200 prize is Eli Wire. James R. Schwab Memorial Scholarship is a $1,200 renewable award given annually to a student who has an extensive background in vocational or business classes and who intends to continue studies at a post-secondary institution in those fields. Congratulations to this year's recipient of the James R. Schwab Memorial Scholarship, Devin Bain. The Van Buskirk Family Scholarship is made possible through the generosity of the family of Robert and Wanda Van Buskirk. Robert, or Bob, as he's known to his friends, was a longtime educator in the MSD of Martinsville, and many of you know his son, Brian, our automotive services teacher. For the next 25 years at least, the Van Buskirk Family Scholarship will be awarded to students pursuing a degree or certificate at a trade school, college, or university in the area of study related to skilled trades, technology, engineering, or agriculture. Recipients of this scholarship must also exhibit high moral character, good citizenship, pride, and personal excellence in work undertaken in vocational tech classes, as well as a sense of ambition and a solid vision of career goals. This year's recipients, in the amount of $500 each, are Jack Cressy and Zach Stewart. Barbara Stewart Zick scholarships are annually awarded to students who have exemplified personal excellence in and out of the classroom 24/7, academically, intellectually, morally, and socially. This year, the Zick Foundation is presenting 6 scholarships to Martinsville students, 4 in the amount of $2,500 each, and an additional 2 in the amount of $5,000 each. The $2,500 recipients, if you would come on up here, Abby Bailey, Braxton Dilly, Sophia DeMoss, and Silas McFarland. The 2 $5,000 recipients are Lauren Johnson and Vincentia Thatcher. It obviously has been a long afternoon for you sitting there, but let's give all of our recipients a big round of applause and a great job to each of you. Also, we could not pull this off without the work of Mr. Carl Wagner in our Senior Success Center. Mr. Wagner, great job. Also, our guidance department, Ms. Cammie Hyde, is back here behind the scenes. She will not come out and be seen. She's a wallflower. She's proud of that. And she has been wonderful for us getting things organized back behind. So thank you very much. And Angela's back here. I think I can see her at the door. She came out to usher and take care of things there. So thank you very much. And let's definitely give Thatcher a great round of applause. He did a great job here for us today. Definitely proud of him and these students. I was blessed to have them as their principal in their middle school years, and to come over here to the high school and see them as they've grown up. Wow, are these just great young people. Parents, grandparents, guardians, you did a fantastic job. Our community's done a great job. Our school's done a great job. Let's give all of them a round of applause. For each of you as well, fantastic. Now, after we're done, I'm going to let Thatcher say a couple things. He's got a couple important announcements for you seniors. But if you want to come up and get some pictures up here in any way, shape, or form, feel free to do so. And make sure you enjoy the rest of this beautiful day. Thatcher, it's all yours.
Once again, thank you to all the friends and family here today. We wouldn't be here without you. We can't thank you enough. We do have some important announcements for the families and the graduates for this coming week. On Monday, all graduates must complete the Google form that will be sent to their student email. It contains important information from the guidance department, SSC, and front office, and it should be completed by the end of the day. Tuesday, all students will receive the Best Wishes from Virtually Everybody video, and it will also become available via their emails. Wednesday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. will be the Senior Field Day and Cookout. And most importantly, Thursday will be the Class of 2022 Senior Breakfast. That is the only day that is actually mandatory. The graduation practice will follow immediately after, and then obviously on Friday is the day everybody's been waiting for. It's graduation. We expect all students to be here by 5:45, and they will enter through door 2. The doors will open to the general public at 6 p.m., and the ceremony will begin promptly at 7 p.m. I think that's all I have, so thank you everybody for showing out here today, and thank you for all your support.
You're dismissed.